Hey, my book friends, welcome back to another installment of a series that I like to call the ABCs of New to Me Black Authors, where I am taking 26 weeks across this year to highlight the catalogs of 26 new to me Black authors. And since we are in the third installment, we are talking about the letter C. And since we're talking about the letter C, the author whose catalog I'm choosing to highlight this week is Chenell Parker, okay? And I should be calling her Miss Chenell Messy Boots Parker because all of the books that I have read from her catalog so far have been so messy and a good time, okay? So if you love you a good little juicy messy read, her catalog is one of them ones you're going to want to get into, okay? So go ahead and get your notebook, your pen, your paper, your Kindle, because these books right here are a good time. So the first book from Chenell Parker's catalog that I want to highlight is Worst Case Scenario. And this book right here, this was a messy good time, okay? So if you enjoy a messy good time, one where you have some shady moms that dip on their kids, to people in loveless marriages and relationships, the cheating trope, okay, some scandalous behavior, messing around with people's friends, this is one of those books that I would absolutely tell you to pick up because from start to finish, I was just trying to figure out who was ever in the right, okay? Because a lot of people were doing a lot of wrong things in this book, but it was a good time, okay? The second book from Chenell Parker's catalog that I read was As Long as I'm the Only One, okay? And this book gave me, as long as I'm the only one not being impacted by the decisions of everybody around me, I'm cool because every which way I turned in this book, there was a little bit of mess. There was tons of drama, okay? I'm talking about some your family doing some scandalous stuff to you. I'm talking about karma getting people back tenfold, a little bit of stalkers, okay? Mixed with a little bit of you can catch these hands at any time, okay? And there were several times throughout this book where I was thoroughly happy somebody was catching them hands, okay? Because they absolutely deserved it. You got one night stands, secret pregnancy ish type of tropes. Overall, this book was such a messy good time. Okay. Did I find myself a little frustrated at some of the characters sometimes and some of their decision making? Absolutely. Did it all come together in the way that made the story thoroughly enjoyable? For sure. Now, this third book that I want to highlight is one that I have not yet hopped into, but it is on my TBR for February. And if I know anything about Chenell Parker, I already know it's going to give me a messy good time. That is No Remedy for Love. And from what I understand, this book is about a love triangle. And if you know anything about a love triangle, you already know that means the mess is on its way. This book is based out of New Orleans. It involves a basketball player. So for my fans of like sports involved in some of romance, you're going to probably love this. And of course, familial drama, okay? Family complications. And that always equals a messy good time. One thing I can say about Chenell Parker and her catalog, at least the books that I've hopped into and the books that I've previewed to see like what I want to read next, is she is going to give you a full book. I'm talking about 400 plus pages. So for my people who love a good little thick read, like a full storyline, you can absolutely find that in her catalog. So I am beyond excited to continue on my Chenell Parker journey because I feel like I done found my new messy little book writing bestie, okay?